Hi, ladies, and welcome in to the Ladies' Lunch Break. I am your host, Crystal Fry, a woman's best friend. Happy Friday, everyone. Today, we've got kind of a fun topic to talk about. And it is simply, I am not for everyone, and that is quite all right with me. That is okay. I think one of the issues that we have as women oftentimes is that we feel like we need to fit in. We feel like we need to kind of be all of the things for all of the people. And ladies, that's hard work. It really is. It's hard work. It's tough to do. And quite frankly, you don't have to do that because you're not for everyone. I am not for everyone. There are lots of people who watch my videos both here and over on my business page where I do Friday Night Live. Lots of folks who engage with me, and I am for them. They come back every week, they watch, they engage, they talk about, we talk about the things that are going on. But here's the deal. There are also lots of people who scroll through, who click on, who listen for a second and click back off and never come on again because I am not for them. And that's okay. Ladies, one of the most wonderful revelations in the world is that we're all different. We all have, similar things in common. We're all ladies, right? We all have different, similar things. We're all created. We all breathe air. We all drink water. We all serve a purpose. But we're all so very, very uniquely different as well. And we have different likes. We have different personalities. We have different things that get us motivated. We are different in a lot of ways. And so it's really, really hard with all of the differences that we have for you or for me as a woman to be for everyone, because that's just not the way it works. Think about the people that you see online. Think about the people that you watch on television. Here's a really good one. In my household, I think I've probably mentioned several times I'm the only female, except for my dog, Bonnie. But I have a husband and I have two male children, okay? So I'm the only female. So that's a pretty big difference, right? But when we're looking at other things, as we're talking about, like I'm not for everyone and that's okay. My husband is an eBayer. He buys things, he does online shopping through eBay. I find eBay to be confusing and I don't like it. I am an Amazon girl. I like Amazon. I can find anything that I want on Amazon. And again, not good, bad, right, or wrong. It's just preference. He does eBay shopping. I do Amazon shopping. There are PlayStation and Xbox. Again, I have male people. They do the video game thing. Me, not so much, but my husband is an Xbox person. My oldest son is a PlayStation person. Preference. It's all about preference. And so as you are looking around your circle, and if you find yourself feeling some kind of way, like you don't understand why that woman doesn't like you, or why they don't, why they're not so into you, or you struggle with that. And believe me, I understand that 100%. A little backstory on me. I spent decades of my life being so overly concerned by what someone else's opinion of me was going to be. It ruled my life. It played a role in every single decision that I made, because I was so worried about other people liking me, about being accepted by other people for who I was. I was so concerned and so consumed with being all the things for all the people. I didn't even have an identity. I didn't even know who I was as a person, as a woman, because I spent so much time trying to be all the things for all the people, and I let that consume my life. And here's the thing. You can't please all the people all the time. You can't. It's impossible. And I mean, seriously, think about this. Listen, even Jesus was hated by people. Come on. What makes you think that you as a human being, that I as a human being, a mere mortal, are going to be able to make all people like us, or that we are going to be that thing for all people? It's unrealistic. And quite frankly, if you are spending your time being consumed by that, you're wasting the precious gift of time that you have here. You're wasting your precious gift of time to be fulfilling your purpose, to actually be the good things for the people that you are meant to be the good things for, because you're running around trying to be all the things for all the people. So today I want to come on and release you of that burden. Okay. I want to come on today and give you permission to let that go. Give yourself permission to be okay with the fact that you are not for everyone. I promise you, when you take that in, and if you're already there, testify on this for me, okay? If you are already there, if you are already in a place where you have released the hold that other people have on you from the standpoint of trying to be all the things for all the people, raise your hand and testify for me on this one. Because when you are able to let that go, when you are able to release that from your life gets so much better. You have a renewed peace of mind. You have a comfort in the fact that you are who you are, and there is absolutely nothing wrong with you. And there's nothing wrong with the person who's not that into you, okay? There's nothing wrong with that person either. You just aren't it for them. And I'm not just talking about things like relationships and that nature, but when you're really think about your circle, think about your likes and dislikes. You don't like all the same things that your family does, that your husband does, your spouse, your significant other, your kids. I mean, good grief. Listen, when it comes to food, again, you guys know I love to talk about food. Food in my house is another one of those really cool, interesting things that I find fascinating. Like I told you yesterday, I love the experience of other people's opinions from the standpoint of their perceptions, their likes, their dislikes, their experiences. All right. So tying that into food in my house, I tend to be one of those people who enjoys healthy foods. And like, kale, like, yeah, I do actually. I've got a great recipe for kale chips. They're super yummy. My husband and my boys think that is the most disgusting thing on the planet. I like Brussels sprouts. I have actually been banned from making Brussels sprouts in my house because my husband hates them so much. So, but there it is right there. Those things are for me. They are not for the other people in my house. And guess what? That is okay. So the fact that you may be sitting in a situation where you are trying to figure out what you can do to make that person like you, what you can do to make that group of people like you, to, I don't know, I struggled with this so much in my own personal life for so long. The difference between trying to be all the things for all the people and understanding, coming to the realization and the acceptance that I am not for everyone and that that's okay. You guys, that is night and day. Ladies, I need for you to understand the weight of that. When you are stuck trying to be everything for everyone, that is heavy. And I mean heavy in a physical sense. It weighs you down. And I can say that because, like I just told you, that is how I spent decades of my life. And I can put an S on that because I know how old I am, and it was at least 2 decades. So I'm just telling you, that is such a heavy burden that we as women oftentimes take upon ourselves to bear. And we don't need to. That is the killer thing. We don't need to. Nowhere in any life journal, in the Bible, in any life guide, anywhere does it say, you must be all things for all people all the time in order for you to, be successful in life. In order for your life to have meaning, you must be all things for all people. You guys, it doesn't say that anywhere. I've never heard that advice from any life coach. I've never heard that advice from anyone who has a significant following of life-changing results to back up what they say. Never. You guys ever listen to Tony Robbins? He's amazing. He gets kind of loud, he gets in your face, and he drops the F-bomb. I'm okay with that because I think sometimes you need that. Not everyone is okay with that. And I understand that, and I also respect that. But sometimes people need to have someone get in their face like that to make them see the point that it's all within you. And let me give you another little tip here, ladies, again, from personal experience. When you are trying to be all the things to all the people, you are being nothing to yourself. And ladies, you spend more time with you than you do with anyone else on this planet. You are with yourself 365 days a year, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You never get to escape you because it's you, right? So if there's one person in this world that you should be concerned with, whether or not they like you, it's you. If you look around and you survey your space, you survey your life, you survey how you feel, what you feel, why you feel that way. And when you look at yourself, if you don't like what that looks like, that's the place where you need to be focusing. Not on whether or not Jane and Sally and Sue and Betty, not on whether or not they like you or whether or not you're doing, what you're doing is pleasing to them. No, your focus needs to first be on whether or not you like the woman you see in the mirror. And once you have gotten to that place where you see that woman and you accept that woman and you love that woman that is looking back at you, I promise you, it doesn't matter what other people think because it's not their life. It's yours. It's yours. And we only get one. Just one. We only get one. And so I want to encourage you ladies today to think about that and to spend a little bit of time with that, evaluate your situation. And for some ladies, I may be stepping on their toes right now and, sorry, not sorry, because in all honesty, when we are so consumed with being all the things for all the people, one, we're not being authentic to ourselves. And if you're not being authentic to yourself, you're not being authentic. And so if you're not being authentic, it's going to be really hard for you to find true happiness in your life because true happiness in your life doesn't come from all the things. It comes from within you. So no man, no woman, no child is ever going to bring you true happiness if you don't already have that seed of happiness inside you. So just remember, it's okay that you are not for everyone. It is 100% completely okay. And you shouldn't have an expectation of being all the things for all the people. You shouldn't have an expectation that everyone is going to like you. Yeah, I'll bring Tony Robbins back in for example, because he has a massive following. He has been doing this kind of work for, 3-4 decades now. He's visited nearly every, I mean, he's been to, I don't even know what the count of countries is in the world. He's sat down with the Dalai Lama and had conversations. Ladies, he's known around the world. And there are people that don't care for him. They don't care for him. It's fine that he gets the results that he says he gets, but he does not work for them. And that is okay. There's nothing wrong with that at all. So if you have someone like him who, is world known, who is loved and respected by millions of people, and there are still people that he's not the it thing for, why would we as women have the same expectation? Why would we have an expectation that we're going to be all things for all people, that we're going to be the it for everyone? We're not. And that's okay. So that is the message that I want to bring to you today. That is what I really want to drive home for you ladies today as you're getting ready to go into the weekend. I hope you have something fun planned or relaxing. Relaxation is also fun. I myself have some relaxation planned for this weekend. I also have some other things that I'm working on. So it'll be a fun weekend of a little bit of relaxation time, a little bit of family time, a little bit of focus on my business time. So I'm very much looking forward to it. I hope you ladies have something awesome planned as well. But as you're going into your weekend, I really want you to take a little bit of time to think about the fact that you're not for everyone, and that is okay. I'm not for everyone, and that is okay. That is perfectly and completely okay. So if you have any thoughts, ideas, please feel free to share them. You can drop them right down here on this video. Also, you can do another post if you would like, a separate post sharing your thoughts. Anything that you think would be helpful or useful for other ladies in the group here, I always encourage you to share. Also, I always encourage you to share these videos out if you would like, and to invite other ladies to come in and join the group as well. If you are on Facebook, make sure that you have the notifications set to, I think it's like all, so that you get notice when we go live. And also over on YouTube, if you're joining us on YouTube, make sure you subscribe and hit the little bell so that you get a notice when we go live, or anytime that we post anything up here. So with that, I will close out and wish you ladies a wonderful, wonderful, happy weekend. It is the very first day of May. So we've got a brand new month ahead of us. So what better way to kick off by remembering that you are perfect just the way you are, and you're not for everyone, and that's okay. So I will see you ladies on Monday at 12:30. I hope you have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you soon. See ya.